This is a video from the Campaign for Liberty Rochester to let everybody know about the Primary Challenge seminar that we'll be hosting on February the 6th. That's Saturday at the RIT Convention Center. And Daniel, why don't you tell the folks about that?
Yeah, the Primary Challenge 2010 is a organization that started with Lenny Roberto, and he's from Albany, New York. He's actually running as a candidate on the New York State ticket, and he has been doing this for many years with trial and error. Lenny Roberto is going to come in and teach people an education how to get on the ballot to become delegates, or even you want to be a campaign manager. You can learn how to do that with Lenny Roberto because he's been through the system. He's learned how to do it the correct way, and his goal is educating other people how to get involved and get on the ticket and doing it the proper way, so you don't get out there and waste your time and spin your wheels. And that's part of the way that as patriot Americans we can get involved and not just sit around and protest and go to town hall meetings and shout and not be heard. You can actually get on the ticket, become a delegate, vote, and make your vote count. Also, you can get and run in the primaries.
Give them details of the time and place and maybe tell them how to get there.
We're going to do a seminar at the RIT Barnes & Nobles, February 6th, 2010. It's going to start at 9 a.m. It's going to run until 1 p.m. I'm sure we'll have a break in between. There's a nice little coffee shop down there. There's going to be other groups set up. Probably the 912 group will be there. The homeschooling groups will be there. So it's going to be a nice little networking event, as well as going to be an educational seminar.
And what is the address?
The address is 100 Park Point, and that's in Henrietta. You can reach that for Jefferson Road. You take it down to where you see the Barnes & Nobles right there on the corner. It's going to be right across from the Hess gas station. If you need
and
any...
that's west of Marketplace Mall.
Yes, that's right, west of Marketplace Mall.
And before East River Road.
That's right. I'm going to read a little thing that...
You'll see the Hess station on the north end of the road, and the Barnes & Noble RIT Center is on the south side of the road.
Right, and if you get to U-Haul, you know you're going in the right direction.
There you go. Now, not only will this seminar be talking about ballot access and the proper mechanisms, but Lenny will also give you a good overview of how things are now and how the system is rigged for lifetime incumbency. As you know, or might not know, New York State is the #1 in the country for incumbent politicians. Annually, or every election season, 98% of the politicians get reelected, even though popular opinion of the state legislature is the lowest in the country. And how does this happen? Simply said, through trickery. So this is a great seminar, just to get yourself a good insight to how this trickery goes on, and mainly it's by keeping people off the ballot, so there is really never any competition. But it will also give you the simple and correct details, methods, procedures for getting on the ballot. So this is something that everybody should be interested in, especially those who are somewhat involved, intelligent, observers of society and the political process, and wondering all the time, how can this keeps going on? How can we shift it and change it into a more positive, progressive direction? So that is, again, Saturday, February 6th, starting at 9 a.m. and going until
About 1 p.m.
about 1 p.m. And I'm sure it will be a nice opportunity to meet up with like-minded people, and you will be very impressed to see how many really great, bright, intelligent, interesting, and aware, concerned citizens, neighbors, and friends that you have. So we really encourage you to put this on your schedule and meet us there in the morning at 9 a.m. Saturday, February 6th at the RIT Barnes & Noble out on Jefferson Road. Again, it's west of Marketplace Mall, east of East River Road. And Daniel,
Well,
what do you say?
what I'd like to say is if you've ever considered getting involved with standing for public office, this is the seminar you want to be at. We are definitely going to give you the proper information, and you are going to walk away with a wealth of knowledge that you can use to help restore the principles and the Constitution in this country. And you can also network with other like-minded individuals who want to stand for the Constitution and the principles that this country was founded on. So I would definitely encourage anybody out there to come and get involved. If you need any information, you can contact Campaign for Liberty New York at yahoo.com. Also, I could be reached if you need directions, if you're lost. 585-469-2323.
And as a final note, in the last election cycle, there were over a dozen people who made the effort to get on the ballot, and out of over a dozen, only 2 of them succeeded. And basically, they would go down to the county clerk and say, how can I get on the ballot? What are the procedures? And the county clerk would often give them incomplete or even wrong information. They'd go out and make the effort of having petitions signed, only to have them filed and be told, oh, I'm sorry, you made a mistake, you should have done it this way or that way, and all these signatures are invalid, try better next time. So this is a very good seminar for folks to come in. Lenny Roberto has been doing this for 10 years, and he has an organization that spreads throughout New York State now and even throughout the country. So this is not any just whimsical, a fly-by-night operation. Lenny is very dedicated, and if you have a dedication to see society move in the right direction, please join us again Saturday, February 6th, 9 a.m. to about 1. Afterwards, there'll be plenty of time to hang out and meet others, networking. And again, that's at the RIT Barnes & Noble on Jefferson Road in West Henrietta. Okay, see you then. Bye now.
Thank you.